Hey all, welcome to Homeschooling with Hera. Hope you all are doing great today. In today's video, I'll share with you types of vowels. I have already made many videos on this topic, but once again, it's a kind of revision, and you can say in another way, I'm explaining the same thing, right? So, first of all, let's check out what are vowels. So, a vowel is a sound in human speech that humans produce with an open mouth. This is the first point. To say the vowel sound, we need to keep our mouth open. This sound can be sustained. It means that the vowel can be sustained or sung, and it can be made louder or softer. These 3 points are the characteristics of vowels in English language, right? If any letter is following all 3 things, it's a vowel. And if it's not following all these 3 characteristics, it's a consonant. If you want to watch a detailed video on vowels or why vowels are vowels and why consonants are consonants, you can check out the link in the description box. So now let's learn about types of vowels. But before I start telling you this and move any further, let me tell you that this channel is for you if you are interested in English phonics, English spelling rules, English grammar, English creative writing, and above all, how to teach all this stuff to your little ones in multisensory ways. So consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. And now let's get back to our topic, types of vowels. So we have mainly 5 types of vowels: short vowels, long vowels, diphthongs, R-controlled vowels, and schwa. In today's video, I'll explain all these types along with examples. So stay tuned and watch the video to the end. So let's first learn about short vowel sounds. Short vowels are also called monophthongs or pure vowel sounds. Now, what does it mean by monophthongs? Mono means single or one. Thongs refer to the word sound. Okay, so short vowels are single sounded vowels. When we'll talk about diphthongs and the long vowels, so you will learn that vowel sounds can glide as well. But here in short vowel sounds, we just open our mouth once and say the complete vowel sound. In saying the short vowel sounds, our mouth position doesn't change, and this is why they are also called pure vowel sounds. Okay, the sounds are a, e, o, and u. This is a 2-letter short vowel, u, right? I'm saying these sounds once again. A with a big open mouth, e with a stretched mouth, e with a relaxed mouth, o with a rounded mouth, again a relaxed sound, and u with a squeeze rounded mouth. Okay, if you want to learn the sounds of these vowels along with my mouth movements, so you can watch a video. The link is in the description box. I'll mention it there. Now we know that these are the short vowel sounds. So let's see some examples and listen to the sounds when they are in the words. Okay, I have tried to keep the consonant constant in these 3 categories of vowels, so you can only focus on the vowel sound and how the pronunciation is changing, right? So the first one is bat, bat, then bet, and next is bit, e, bat, bet, bit, sat, set, sit, pat, pet, pit, mat, met, mit, a, e, right? So this is how we pronounce these sounds. This one is not e. Please don't pronounce letter I short sound as e. This is a very common mistake that we as non-native speakers make most of the time, and even teachers do this too. So we need to correct ourselves here. This is e, not e. Now we have these 3 short vowel sounds, but here we have this privilege that these sounds are quite different from each other, so children don't get confused. This is o, this is a, and this is u. Bought, but, book. Bought, bought, but, but, book. Bought, but, book. Hot, hat, hook. Not, nut, stood. Got, gut, good. I hope that you have got the pronunciation of these short vowel sounds now. So now let's check out the long vowel sounds. The long vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and U. These are the names of the letters most of the time, but the tricky part here is that they also have alternative spellings. Except for the long vowel oo that is written with two O's, all these sounds of long vowels are saying their names. Let's listen to them once again. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Now it's time to see some examples of long vowels. So long vowel A and A. I have just written the first alternative of these sounds. Otherwise, we have many alternatives of all the long vowels. If you want to learn the alternative of long vowels and how to teach them to kids, I have many videos on these topics. Some of the most useful videos are linked in the description box, so please have a look there. Let's first talk about the long A. Rain, brain, say, a, and tray, a. If we have a at the end of English words, we use aya, otherwise we use aia. Then we have the long E sound. We don't have any rules for when to use double EE and EAE, but I have made some list for kids that are so helpful. If you want to find out those list of words, check out the description box. The words here are meat, seed, sea, and seal. Letter Y also says the long E sound as in the word funny and bunny. Now the next vowel is I, as in pie, tie, my, fry, and we have a trigraph that also says I, and that is in high. Link to the alternative spellings of letter I is in the description box. You can check that out later. Now we have the long O sound. We can write O with OA as well as with OW. If you hear O at the end of English words, we write it with OW. OA as long O doesn't come at the end of English words, right? The first word is boat, float, slow, and snow. There is only one word, cocoa. So this word has OA at the end. Otherwise, you will not find OA as the long O sound at the end of English words, okay? If you want to learn this rule, check out the description box. Then we have U and U. U has two sounds, U and U. So U, E, and EW both can say the U and U sounds. For example, K, U, Q, and K, U, cruel. Here U is saying the U sound. And this is not an exception. This is just another sound of letter U. You can say U and U, both sounds. Then we have U, few, and G, U, grew. Right? Last is the long U sound as in cool, loop, pool, and stool. If you want to learn how to decide between the short and long U in spellings, you will find a video in the description box. Go check it out there. But after this one, okay? Now we have diphthongs. So what are diphthongs? Diphthongs are gliding vowel sounds and they are impure vowel sounds. Impure means that you need to change the shape of your mouth when you are saying any diphthong. Okay, let me tell you a secret that many of the long vowel sounds are diphthongs because when we say the long vowels, our mouth changes its position. If you want to learn this, you will again find a video in the description box. Okay, now let's come back here. The sound is oi and ow. Oi and ow. If you say these two sounds, you will see your mouth is changing its position. Oi, oi, and ow, ow, Okay, it's opened first, then it come closer, it gets close. Now we have some examples here. OW can be written with OU and OW, and OI can be written with OI and OY. Let's first read these few words with OU. OW, out, 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 shout, out, loud, sound, sound, ow, down, own, crown, owl, and owl, howl. If you want to learn when to use OU and when OW, you will find the link in the description box of this video, and you will also get the worksheets for your kids to solve. They are multisensory activities, cutting and pasting, and then some fun kind of things. So you can get those worksheets free from my website. Now we have OI. English words don't end in I. So if you hear OI at the end of English words, you need to write it with OY. Otherwise, write with OI, as in oil, boil, coin, point. Words in which OI is at the end: boy, toy, joy, and destroy. There are many more words. I'm just giving you some examples, right? And again, if you want to get the worksheets of these words, you will find all of them on my website, and they are free. Now we have got R control vowels. R control vowels have a bossy R. What does it mean by bossy R? It means that because of this R, vowels lose their original sounds. Okay, this R affects the sound of vowels and make them say a different sound. These are the R control vowels. Let's listen to the pronunciation. But let me tell you one more thing before I say these sounds, that R control vowels are pronounced differently in British English and in American English. Okay, so we need to be a little careful which English we are using. If you are using the British version, so the pronunciation will be something like this: O, A, air, and air. Okay, saying once again: O, A, ear, and air. According to American English, the pronunciation is something like or, r, ear, and air. EAR can say three sounds. If you want to learn the three sounds of EAR, you can watch the video that's in the description box. Here I'm going to share with you some examples in which we have the R control vowels. I'll first say these words with the British pronunciation in which we don't pronounce R, and then I'll also say them in the American pronunciation in which we pronounce R. So this is O as in the British pronunciation. So the word is ought, fought, och, torch, on, horn, and b, on, born. These sounds are They all are alternatives, as in her, verb, jerk, perk, hurt, burn, nurse, serve, bird, thirst, birth, and dirt. This is with an open mouth, as if your doctor is saying open your mouth and you say so it will go like this: park, bark, marker, car. All right, we don't pronounce this R until unless the next word after this R control vowel is beginning with a vowel. For example, my car is far. Okay, if after car we have the word is that is beginning with a vowel sound, so you will say the R sound. My car is far. Otherwise, you will simply say this is my car. This is my car. Then you will not say the R sound. Okay. Next we have ear or air. I have used two pronunciation of this word here. So this is here, tear, or tear. They both are fine. Tear means the teardrop, and tear means when you rip something, like if you are ripping a paper. Okay, then this is bear, and this is wear. AIR together say the air sound in British English. For example, chair, hair, pair, and fair. Now let's quickly listen to these words with the American pronunciation of the R control vowels, and we'll go to the schwa sound after this. So this is R in American pronunciation, as in fort, torch. They don't use the word torch in American English, they say the flashlight. Then we have horn and born. Next is sound, as in her, verb, jerk, perk. Hurt, burn, nurse, serve. Bird, thirst, birth, dirt. This is R, as in park, bark, marker, and car. This is ear or air, as in hear, tear or tear, bear, and wear. This is air, as in chair, hair, pear, and fair. Hope this is clear now. And if you want to watch a complete video on R control vowels, you can find the link in the description box. Next we have schwa. Schwa is a lazy vowel sound, and it is the most used vowel sound in English. We have so many things to learn about schwa. I would highly recommend you one of my video in which I have explained everything about schwa. Here just remember that this is the symbol of schwa if you search it in dictionary, and it can say the a or a sound. It's a lazy vowel sound, and any vowel can make this sound in an unaccented syllable. It means unstressed syllable, right? So if you want to learn about the rules that schwa follow, how to teach, when to teach this to kids, you will find each and everything in the video that I am giving in the description box. Here are some examples in which these words have schwa. Here the vowel A is saying the schwa sound, that is a. Comma, sofa, pentagon in British and pentagon in American, but this A is schwa here. Arrive, this is schwa. Schwa can also be at open syllable position. This is the open syllable position. About. Event, no, it's event. Data, this is schwa. Detail, this is schwa. Okay, then we have the R control vowel saying the schwa sound, as in after, butter, lantern, and matter. AL saying the schwa sound, final, social, arrival, and original. This sound is the schwa sound in these words. And once again, I'm repeating my words, but remember, any vowel sound, any vowel can make the schwa sound. May it be long vowel, short vowel, R control vowel, you name it, right? With this is the end of our today's video. Hope you have got something good. Hope you have got a good revision. If you have already been following me and have been watching my videos on all these topics, if you haven't watched those videos, the links are there in the description box. If you want to have a sound knowledge of long and short vowels and all these terms that I have used in today's video, do check out the description box. I wish you happy learning. See you soon with a new video. Take care. Bye for now. And don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.